hate when you miss that the yellow light. So annoying. If I kept that thing, if I kept that down, this whole video would just be me, the wind. Thinking about maybe getting the head mount for the GoPro, so then you'd actually be able to see a lot of like what's ahead. But I do think this angle is cool of seeing the car. Yeah, this is the 2013 Infiniti m37x, all-wheel drive. There's the G37, which is pretty popular. It's a lower model, but still is very fast. There's also the M35. M37 is just a little few higher specs. 2013 was a pretty good year for Infiniti. Just obviously, you know, their engine, which lasts a long time, but also just reliability-wise, 2013 was a great year. Its biggest competitor that year was the Lexus. I believe it was the ES 350 or 250. Both really good cars. Both have V6 engines, 3.7 liter, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Infiniti's great. Right now, I'm just driving standard but sport mode goes very fast, very, very fast, but obviously don't need to do that right now. With this car in particular, you put your foot on the gas, it's very light and you'll go very quick. So it's a little bit of an adjustment. My friend tried to drive this. It's definitely different than other cars. And this is not like a Ferrari by any means or Lamborghini, but with the luxury, I mean, this being a 10-year-old car, it definitely picks up pretty fast, which is nice. Just going about like 75 right now. Speed limit's 70. Just taking it easy in the middle lane. Beautiful day out today. Might go pick up a Diet Coke from McDonald's. It's the only thing I drink from there, but it's really good. Pretty quiet car too. I know you can obviously make it louder with the exhaust. Probably going to keep everything pretty standard in this car. I think the most customization that I would do would probably be maybe with brake pads, wheel covers, or definitely tinted windows. Tinted windows are probably what I would end up doing, but just keep this pretty minimal. Yeah, bought the car with like, I think it was high 70,000 miles. Had one owner, really no issues whatsoever. Just typical maintenance. Drove less than 5,000 miles a year. It's a really solid car all around. It's a lot of fun to drive too, very comfortable as well. I'm 6'1" and probably 6'1". And this is a very comfortable car for me. I have a lot of room. And I'm coming from my first car, which I had bought myself in high school. It was an Elantra, Hyundai Elantra, same year, 2013. Very, very different car to go from that to this. Big upgrade, obviously, but 2013 was a pretty solid year for a lot of car brands. Around 2014, 2015, 2016 were kind of iffy years for a lot of brands. Infiniti decided to drop the whole M series and G series and went on to do like the Q50. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, a lot of people noticed this car on the road. A lot of people don't know about Infinitis as well, just the type of engines that they have. I have a lot of BMW people that'll try to race me on the road. This can have over 330 horsepower. In sport mode, from 0 to 60, can do probably around 5 seconds or so. It's a very, very fast car. Strong acceleration. We're gonna stop at McDonald's to get a Diet Coke because it's the best Diet Coke. It's very bubbly. McDonald's, so good. One time I asked for one and the woman put in 6 orders of Diet Coke. I don't really know why. Here we go.
Can I help you?
Hi, can I do 1 large Diet Coke and that's it?
Press on the plate.
Thanks. Pretty sure this woman knows me, because every time I come I always get Thank you so much. You too. They're always so nice in there. Every time. I don't really eat McDonald's food. I used to. I used to love the Quarter Pounder. That was like my favorite thing to have with like French fries, but it's very high in calories, so stay away from it. But yeah, it's always so good. Very hot day today. It's on like the 90s, I want to say, in Boston. Super high. It's not like Arizona or anything. Las Vegas. I'm sure it's reached over like 114. Just insane. So, not too bad. Just got to be a little careful. Yeah, all around, this is a very enjoyable car to drive. I think a lot of people didn't really have like quality reviews or just driving videos of this car. So I've owned it for about a month. What I'd say about cons, because I think sometimes people, when they're looking for reviews, they want to see what the cons are. Obviously, this vehicle takes premium gas, so if you're not comfortable paying that, it's definitely something to consider. It's not really something that people mention too much, but the vehicle does take premium. The repairs are not expensive from what I've read, because again, these are a lot of Nissan parts, Nissan being Nissan, I don't know if it's like the parent company, but Nissan parts. You won't really have to deal with a lot of repairs with this car, which is nice. They are bigger tires, so again, keep that in mind. I'd probably say for the cons, again, if you're someone that wants that kind of sporty feel to a car, this may not be it for you. Only reason why is it doesn't have that loud of an exhaust, but yet it has the power. So if that's something that bothers you, then I guess that would be, you know, something that I'd make sure that I would know. Besides that, there's not really a lot of cons to this car. I mean, I haven't seen any issues with like shifting gears. I've noticed a little bit sometimes there'll be a little bit of a shake, but it's not like you're shaking, like you're like moving around or anything. The front shakes a little bit. It's pretty common with the V6 engines. But all in all, this is a very good car. I really like it. Again, if you do find one, do your research about the car, do your Carfax. Just make sure you know the history of the car. Were there accidents? What was reported? What wasn't reported? Is there rust? All those little things really matter with buying a car. So just make sure you do your research before getting something like this. So again, this is my little driving video, the Infiniti M37X all-wheel drive 2013. All right, see you later, guys. Peace.